So hey guys, how's it going? Dave here, and welcome back to The Sound of Drop, Fall into Poison. Just before we get back into the story, and on the screen we already have, as we left off, we have a choice to make quite soon, guys. But just a quick recap of what happened last time, but it is going to be pretty quick because it was a long episode, but to be honest, we didn't get very far in the story. Basically, we got to the main points. Himeno and Mayumi got to the aquarium entrance. They took the lift up to where Manten Aquarium is. They just also commented and talked about just a bit more about their general lives and what they want, and about also investigating these urban legends and strange places within the aquarium that are rumoured to apparently be possible places of suspicion in regards to people that have disappeared, as well as in regards to urban legends about people that have died in the past, which appears to be still linked with Mayumi's past, some events that happened 5 years ago, but we still haven't got any further in knowing what happened. They were also just talking about how everyone else who was in the elevator with them didn't go to the floor with Manten Aquarium on, which kind of suggests, well, something's odd. But Himeno bought the tickets, so they don't really have much of a choice but to go in now. Mayumi was having second thoughts about going into the aquarium just based on all the rumours, as well as her past, which, again, we don't know much about. So that happened, but as we were heading in, this random dude showed up who started chatting away to these two high schoolers. So this guy's, well, from what we can determine, he looks 20, and he's chatting up the high schoolers. So we've got Himeno, Mayumi, and we've also got Kenji on the screen right now. So he was kind of just trying to chat to get to know Mayumi, because she was looking really down. She was kind of going to her sort of dark place and loneliness, and it gave us a choice of talking to Kenji or anything like that. It was like, don't say anything at all, say I'm fine, or go away or something like that. But we chose to say we were fine. Again, I'm not sure if these choices matter. I'd imagine the choices further on in the game will definitely matter towards whatever ends come. I do know that there's a lot of endings in this game, and so that was it really. Kenji and then Himeno kind of came in to kind of help save Mayumi from possibly being chatted up, but they also found out that Kenji works part-time within the department, the building that Manten Aquarium's in, not necessarily at the aquarium. And that he's willing to join them in their investigation of these areas within the aquarium, and just that he has a pass which doesn't have an ID in it at all, which is weird as well. But basically, Himeno and Mayumi right now are heading into the aquarium. They've gone past the barriers into use their tickets. But Kenji's kind of saying, Himeno's kind of walked on ahead and said, fuck this guy, let's just go, Mayumi. But Mayumi's kind of dawdling along and has kind of turned towards Kenji as he's asking them, why don't I go with you, basically, as you can see on the screen. So we have a choice right now. I don't know if I showed this, I can't remember if I've showed this feature in the last episode, but when you go to the menu here, you can actually get a bit more information about the area that we're in within the story. So we're at the Manten Aquarium entrance. Welcome to the oceans of Manten, an urban aquarium inconspicuously settled inside Manten East Building. It is situated on the top floor of the section protruding outward, utilizing a sturdy steel frame. There was once an esteemed deep-sea fish booth, but it was closed down approximately 5 years ago. Now that I think about it, I think we did cover this part, but I will probably, just to provide a little snippet of more story, I'll probably try and bring this up in whenever we move to a new area. But let's get back into the game and let's get on. So we have a choice. So let's remind ourselves. So Hiyoshi-san, or Kenji, calls out to Himeno, who has said later, but it's me rather than Himeno who hears him and Mayumi, and spins around first. So I make eye contact with Yoshi-san and say, so we can either say, no way dude, you're not coming with us right now. I think we'll pass, so that's a bit more subtle, suggesting maybe not right now, but maybe Kenji you'll join up with us later, or that's fine. Now, Kenji, he seems like an okay dude, but he was being a bit creepy towards Mayumi, so I don't know guys. This is a bit of an odd one. But again, I don't know if the choices mean anything right at this point. So, what we'll do is, he was a bit creepy to Mayumi, but as long as Himeno's there, I think it would be alright. And considering this place may be dangerous, it might be better to have more members. So I'm going to say that's fine at this point. That's fine. Oh, surprising how quick you got into a good mood. And so it looks like Kenji's joined our group. Hiyoshi-san snaps his fingers and rushes to our side. Uh-oh, and Himeno's not having it. Out! Out! As she says this, Himeno steps in front of me and makes a big X mark with both hands. I could make a WWE reference there, but I won't. Mayu, don't be tricked by an old guy like him. He uses kind words to get close to you, but he's thinking weird things inside his mind. Oh, ouch, burn. Yeah, Himeno thinks he's really old, even though he's probably only like 5 years older than them at the most, just based on what they've told us. But yeah, you were being a bit creepy and trying to chat up Mayumi earlier. Himeno-chan, that's not it at all. What do you mean by weird things, Himeno? Oh, and she's got a nice teasy smile on her face. Don't think you want to go into those weird things that he might be thinking as a guy. Well... Hiyoshi-san narrows his eyes and grins widely. He glosses over my question and asks, What, Himeno-chan? For some reason, Himeno's face goes red, and she grabs me tightly by the wrist. Sexual harassment! Definitely sexual harassment, mister! Well, is there any people around for her to cause a scene? I don't know. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm guessing Kenji's sticking with us for now, although he's not really welcome. Without giving Hiyoshi-san a second look, Himeno drags me to the gate. Okay. Alright, so we haven't quite gone in, but okay. Hiyoshi-san smiles and shrugs his shoulders. The aquarium entrance is so dark that we can't see in front of us until we are inside. I can feel the cold air on my skin. I get a sensation of something heavy, causing me to rub my arm. Naturally, there is no mark indicating something has touched me, and called back by Himeno's, Hey, let's go! I pass my ticket through the machine. Oh well, there's no going back now. And we're in. Oh, well this list looks nice. Very high-tech aquarium by the looks of things. I mean, yeah, it looks like there might be some interactive exhibits next to the fish. Whoa, what the? Well, I suppose in the intro it did show a scene with an orca. So I mean, I guess this place must have freaking whales. And yeah, it looks like they've got like interactive like posts or something, like command computers or touch screens or something like that. Meh, it figures that the whole if you come on the day of a full moon all the water will change into blood thing is a lie. The water's normal. When you guys entered it was still daylight. Maybe you have to actually wait till the moon comes out. But yeah, or maybe it's a whole lot of hocus pocus bullshit. Who knows? Of course it is, jeez. Right away, Himeno says so regretfully. Even so, she's still unable to hold back her excitement at having come to the aquarium, and her steps are fittingly light. She's just like a big kid at heart. Oh, nice. Zoom in transition segue. Going right across the whole aquarium area here. As we come out of the gate, there are several small tanks nearby. Manten Aquarium's first and most celebrated exhibit is the one displaying fish native to Tokyo Bay. Alright, that's cool. And, there's a nice... I'm not sure where that is. A nice bridge exhibit. I'm gonna guess that it might be a bridge native to Japan, but it kind of looks like... Well, it looks like quite a few bridges. It could be like the well, maybe not the Golden Gate Bridge, but either a bridge in America or even there's even one in Scotland that looks like that. Anyway, there are 4 tanks in this corner, from left to right, each one showing the environments of the river flowing into Tokyo Bay. Brackish waters, shoals, and open water come one right after the other. Oh wow. It's a lot of habitats, they'll certainly have a lot of flora and fauna species in these areas. Himeno giggles as rockfish, porgy, and other fish we recognize from the supermarket are also there. How about you also have, regular fish you see, well, either at the beach or, in the fish supermarket. This booth also showcases environmental problems in order to prompt consciousness of the issue, causing a tightening in my chest. Water pollution is a serious problem. Tomorrow I think I'll try asking Mum to use a little less detergent. Yeah, you gotta be good to the environment, guys. I mean, nice advice there. But, be nice to the planet. Be nice to Earth Jan as well. Yeah, the new craze, Earth Jan meme. Right, okay. Use a little less detergent, yeah. Right, Himeno. Suddenly I think it's gotten like this. What has Himeno? Himeno's reaction is the polar opposite of mine. Even as I'm reading the panels, she's uninterested in the display. Well, of course, she didn't come really for the main aquarium tourism. She came for trying to investigate these strange urban legends and the secret deep fish tank booth kind of place. Just like that, I read every last panel. Himeno has long since stopped watching me, crossing her arms and puffing out her cheeks. She's bored. She's not having it. Thanks for waiting, Himeno. Jeez, you're too serious, Mayu. If you act like that the whole time, the day will be over. They'll close. And what will you do in that case, Himeno, if what I've suggested in the previous episodes is right about her secret bag supplies? I think we know where this is going. It'll be fine. This area isn't that big, and it's not like I'm going to read everything. As soon as she hears what I said, an expression of dissatisfaction appears on Himeno's face. Uh-oh. And she hides it with a smile. Well, let's head to the next area. Next is the tunnel tank. There might be ghosts. Oh, maybe that'll be with the human-like fish. Yeah, she definitely wants to know if there's supernatural things, ghosts, and the human-like fish, the jellyfish. They said that every time a person dies or disappears, that a random jellyfish appears in one of the tanks, and the deep sea fish booth where supposedly there's fish with human-like features. Jeez, come on already, and Mayumi's not having it. Okay, so we're moving on, I guess. Even saying something like that, upon entering the aquarium, I had begun to enjoy myself. Upon cheerfully calling out to Himeno, my previous unease has disappeared, leaving me ready to move forward with a light step. Well, that's good, relax. You're supposed to enjoy yourself. You're with friends at the aquarium. I mean, it's meant to be a nice day, a nice thing to do. Oh, wow, yeah. This is cool. Like, they have something similar to this at Deep Sea World, which is kind of, there's definitely one in Scotland. I think there are some around the rest of the UK. But I think I've said I've never been to like SeaWorld or anything like that. So what do we got here? We've got, that looks like a whale shark, and we've got some stingrays, or manta rays. No, I think the stingrays. and just fish.
Amazing. Really amazing. And pretty.
With no door to partition this booth and the next, passing beside this tank took us to the next one, where larger breeds of fish swim about. Yep, that sounds about right. You can you've got what appears to be a freaking whale shark above you, so yeah, this is definitely accommodates big fish. Oh, and Himeno's moved away and Mayumi's moved. Oh, nice transition to show them walking around the whole tunnel. This is no ordinary tank, but rather a giant tube-like tunnel, with the left and right sides connected above our heads in an arc. As we walk through the tunnel, we're able to watch the fish moving about in 3 dimensions. We bring our faces as close as we can to the glass, giving the illusion that we're in the ocean. Everybody does that. Just watching the mantas, the rays, the various types of sharks, and the sea turtles can be intoxicating for us humans. When I was a child, I thought the ceiling might crack, but now I pass that feeling up, leaving only the throbbing of my heart. Yeah, that's like, when you think about it that way, it is a little creepy, well, scary when if you think that it might crack, but it's pretty sturdy. The water is a giant bundle of blue, various colours within it shooting every which way. And I mean, it looks really cool with the, that must be the natural sunlight coming in as well, so nice. Being able to see how big they are up close, separated by mere centimeters of glass, is so impressive it gives me the greatest realization of our shared existence. Wow, we're getting real deep philosophical here, guys, thinking about life. Here, Himeno's pace slows and she takes her steps one by one. Also, I'm just, thinking right now, Kenji hasn't been in the shot, so maybe that choice didn't even matter. Maybe they've bolted and left Kenji behind for a while.
Hey Mayu, look at those huge fangs!
Oh, I'm guessing she's looking at a shark then.
Himeno, that fish is cute too. Wow, the stingray's face is creepy.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but I when I was a kid, I really thought they were the face was on top of the stingray. It's not really, it's underneath. Or at least the mouth is.
Really? I think it's cute.
Oh, she's jumping.
Ah, a manta. It's huge. That little one over there looks yummy.
What?
You're not meant to eat the manta stingrays.
Unless she's talking about a fish. Talking as the words come to us, our conversation seems out of sync. Our feelings of being touched, however, are the same, and Himeno's enjoyment is obvious. Being surrounded by the water and the fish as we are, we feel as though we're freed from any sense of time. Okay.
Mayu, doesn't this ray's face look human?
Oh god, here we go. She's determined to make these, urban legends real. She's really determined to get some evidence to prove that the legends are real, that there are fish with human-like features, and there is a link to the people disappearing in this place.
Maybe so.
Whoa! Oh my. Okay, this took a twist and Mayumi's agreeing. Oh. And Himeno's like...
It does!
Yeah, Himeno's serious and Mayumi's a little concerned.
The mystery of the human face dish... Did I say dish?
Reading!
Fish is solved.
Oh, so case closed. Oh, well, we can go home, guys. No, nothing bad has to happen.
Naturally. Well, if you're okay with it, then so am I.
Thus, we learned the true nature of one of the urban legends. Alright, so they're taking it with a pinch of salt. It's not really, it just looks a bit odd. I was fine either way, but for Himeno this way is probably best. Though from Himeno's enthusiastic stance, even as she watches the fish, she probably realises just how implausible it all is. Rather than to get tired of it though, I'm having fun. We move leisurely through the tunnel, coming to a stop at the center. Alright, so stopping in the center of the tunnel, right in the middle, and a blank screen. Oh, okay, so this must be near the other end of the tunnel. Not too much in terms of fish. Well, there's a few around and there's another stingray. Up to this point, only the big things have caught our eyes, but on closer inspection of the tank, there's also sand piled up to our knees with shrimp, shellfish, small fish and other such creatures dwelling there. Compared to the manta rays, the small shrimp, which can't even be considered child-sized, seem so cute and innocent as they swim about, breaking through the sand. Alright, cool. But I'd imagine it's like, you know, like the food chain in there, so there's probably a fish in there that would eat the shrimp.
Hey, look, Himeno. Ah, it's tiny.
As I expected, Himeno has followed the human-faced ray, and on seeing my fingertip, speaks in a playful tone. Upon sensing the tremors from Himeno poking the glass, the ray kicks at the sand and flees deeper into the tank. Oh, tap! Yeah, I mean, if you've ever owned a fish and you tap the fish tank, like your goldfish or whatever, yeah, that they don't like that.
Man, it's gone now.
As I say this to Himeno, I smile at a small shrimp. Himeno does the same, smiling widely. Okay. Oh, now we're looking at the top of the cage. There's another shark. And some manta rays and... oh! I think that's a tail fin of, well, something else. Before long, the two of us are looking up at the ceiling, toying with the question of just how high it is. Even looking up, we can only see the fish swimming, never the ceiling itself. Looking up from the bottom of the sea, one would normally see the rays of the sun piercing the water, but looking up here was the opposite, with the bottom of the sea seeming to continue forever. Ooh. That's interesting. I wonder if that's going to be an accurate description somehow. But, you know, looking at it from our perspective, it looks as if there is, like, sunlight or artificial light coming through, but it could have been the reflection of the light, or the ceiling really might have been too high. As I realise I can't be sure, my eyes settle on a small, but characteristically long-nosed shark swimming past. Okay.
Sharks! Sharks? That's a ray, isn't it? You just saw it from behind earlier.
How? No. How can you confuse a ray with a shark? As soon as I mutter that, Himeno responds. It's true that although I'm interested in this type, Himeno has fixated on the human-faced ray. Alright, so she just completely ignored her friend Mayumi about the shark, and is still focusing on this human-faced ray. Uh-oh. What? What the fuck? Like that obviously had a red screen of like a heartbeat. And it caused my heart to jump. What the hell? Okay, what the hell? Huh? And a black screen. Is Mayumi having bad thoughts again, or something happening? It suggests, okay, so if Himeno doesn't have any idea what's going on, it's probably Mayumi.
What's up?
Okay. Nice chime, nice happy music, guys, right? Himeno asks, but I falter. This conversation gives me a sense of what you might call deja vu. How strange. I felt as if I've had this conversation before. At that moment, my vision is dyed ultramarine. Like, blue? No, I'm not so sure about that, guys. So deja vu. Oh, this has got like Matrix themes all over. But obviously this must be something to do with 5 years ago. Oh, our vision is blurry. It's not good. Oh. Oh. Well, that figure definitely looks familiar from the kind of static, blurry visions that Mayumi's had in her mind. So, what's going on?
Huh?
It was no longer Himeno in front of me, but someone else that had caught my attention. Yeah, I was about to say, Himeno is still in front of you.
This can't be real?
Can it? What is real? What is life? What is everything?
Hey, Mayu!
Oh, Himeno is really concerned. The ultramarine colour unchanged. Within it, a face like mine passes before me. A face like mine from 5 years ago. Well, actually, yeah, I think like the hair, like, I might try and bring the girl back on the screen, but yeah, certainly the girl had longer hair, which kind of was a similar color to Mayumi. But okay, well, let's keep going. Wearing an ultramarine overcoat that merges with the color of my vision, the girl turns to me and seems to be giving me a gentle smile. Okay.
Mayu, wait!
So Mayumi's heading towards where this girl went and leaving Himeno behind.
Mari?
Okay. So possibly this weird figure's a person that Mayumi knows from her past, and possibly her name's Mari. Oh, we're running. Okay. Without hearing Himeno calling me back, I start running. We haven't finished looking at everything in the tube tunnel tank, but there's something more important right in front of me. You've got to confirm if this is someone you know, I guess. But damn, she's running a long time. But still black screen, so what's going to happen? Long hair that looks almost transparent, a thick blue coat, cute boots with fur on them. There was no way I could forget that outfit. That's because it was the outfit my little sister, Nakanobi Mari, wore when she went missing here 5 years ago. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, so the strange figure that was seen in the blurred visions and just there is her Emoto, her little sister, Mari Nakanobi. And she went missing at Manten Aquarium 5 years ago. Again, guys, as I've said before, coincidence? I don't think so. The girl quickens her pace as if playing with me and disappears out the other side of the tunnel. There are hardly any people there, but I lose sight of her between the shadows of the tank and the corner. And she just played a game of hide and seek, guys, right? I mean, you know, you do that all the time at random tourist places, right?
Mari? How? Why? Hey, Mayu, wait!
Breathing heavily, I think that's meant to be Himeno, unless Himeko is someone else, but I think it's Himeno, I think it's a typo. Chases after me. I say, sorry, and break away from her, searching for the vision of Mari. As I come out of the tunnel, I survey the area. Spotting a winter skirt nearby, I chase after that swaying form. Behind me, I can hear the intensity of Himeno's rushing steps and quicken my pace. Why are you running away from Himeno? Oh.
Kya!
Sounds as if she hit something. Having fallen into a trance, I realize what's going on when I slam into someone and fall on my backside. Oh jeez, who is this? Unfamiliar girl. Oh, and she just leaves. And the creepy chime music has stopped. The girl clicks her tongue as she picks up what she had dropped. As I start to say, excuse me, to her, she's already moving past me and running off somewhere. I'm guessing we might see that person again? Because of that brief incident, I'm unable to find my way out of my confusion. She's still a bit blurry, ultramarine, kind of haze to her vision, so she's still kind of confused.
Anyway, Mari...
Uh-oh. I feel bad about the person I'd run into, causing me to feel flusters. In that exchange, I lose sight of both that long hair and that long skirt.
But you were going this way, right?
Oh god, we're gonna get lost, guys. Oh, she's running again. I'm not sure myself where I'm running to, but I think you can say I'm definitely running with all my heart. Well, your sister's been missing for 5 years, and if you suddenly have a chance to get her back, then yeah, of course. I pass between more tanks than I can remember, but I don't pay them one bit of attention. I just continue following Mari's back, running. Mari is just as bashful as she was the day she disappeared. Oh, Mayu, get a hold of yourself! Those few words end my chase. To be more accurate, it was ended by Himeno herself, who had grabbed my wrist. Maybe bring her out of the daze. Huh? You suddenly took off, and you wouldn't turn around no matter how many times I called you. Even when you dropped something you had no idea. What happened all of a sudden? Wait, Himeno, if I can go after Mari, I'll explain everything, so... Hold it! Uh-oh. Oh dear, Himeno's been crying. Himeno is really worried. I look back at Himeno upon hearing her extremely hurt voice. I see tears forming in Himeno's eyes, and I turn my whole body to face her. I stand in silence like this for several seconds. If I tell Himeno about Mari, I'm sure she will regret bringing me to Manten Aquarium. When she followed me, she had to have seen Mari. So does that mean that your little sister's been missing for 5 years, and one of your best friends, well, yeah, I'm assuming they're best friends, you haven't told one of your best friends about your little sister's disappearance? It's natural that she would have some misgivings about me chasing some total stranger, since she doesn't know Mari. Okay. So that would mean that they've only known each other for less than 5 years, just by logic. Even so, I'm not sure what to say. If I apologize now and play dumb, we can probably go back to playfully searching the aquarium for information. But that is not something I can do. It isn't the similarities that are the problem. Mari is here, and just as she had been on that day, there is no way I can go home without taking her with me. Well, yes, if you can save your family, go for it. Uh-oh. Things are gonna get real, guys. We're gonna get emotional here, I think. Mayu, tell me what's going on. Who is Mari? Why do you keep running off without saying anything? Oh god, Himeno is really crying now. Tears are pouring out of Himeno's eyes. I can't understand why she's so sad, but still, my little sister. My little sister, she was here. Little sister? See, the girl I was chasing, she's my little sister. Mari disappeared 5 years ago at this aquarium. Looking at Himeno's tear-stained face, I no longer feel like hiding anything. Perhaps in the depths of my consciousness, I'm hoping Himeno will become satisfied and say she wants to look for Mari with me. I'll explain in more detail later. Oh, she was looking to go away there, but I think Himeno pulled her back. On top of that, when I look back once more, Himeno squeezes my hand and holds me back. This is the gentlest but the strongest that she's held my hand. Himeno stares into my eyes, then tilts her head to the side. What do you mean? You were chasing someone? Uh-oh. Okay. So, I mean, it could be that there was just too much distance between Himeno and seeing Mari's figure, or it could be an hallucination. I told you, the little girl that was in front of me, wearing the ultramarine coat and the boots, remember? That was Mari, exactly how she looked long ago. Mayu, snap out of it! Himeno shouts. It isn't simply a loud voice, but one weighed down with great sadness. It definitely gets through to me, but that doesn't mean it will stop me. Because without a doubt, I was right. Mari had been right before my eyes, so I had to chase... Let's just say that, even if this Mari girl is here, she would have grown in 5 years, and her clothes wouldn't be the same. It's summer, so she wouldn't be wearing a coat. Moreover... I didn't actually even think about that, but that is very true from Himeno. She would definitely be older after 5 years if she's, well, if she suddenly reappears after 5 years, then she definitely would be, you know, older. She probably would be in different clothes, you would think so. And yeah, if it's summer in Japan, it would be way too hot for an overcoat.
She was here. I saw her. No, Mayu. No, Mayu. You weren't chasing anyone. You just took off running, leaving me behind, okay? Could you just calm down for a bit? Our tickets will get us back in, so how about some cocoa in the rest area? I think you're tired, since you were a little shaky earlier.
Alright, so she's encouraging Mayumi to at least get her out of the aquarium area for now, and calm her down.
Himeno seems pretty frantic, so I know she isn't lying just to persuade me.
But there is no way that my seeing Mari there was a lie. That's why I start to speak without really knowing what I want to say.
Himeno? Mayu, okay?
Wiping away her tears, Himeno smiles at me. Surely she has plenty of strong feelings about this whole thing. I'm sure she has loads to say about me keeping the Mari thing and my reason for resisting visiting Manten Aquarium quiet. Even so, it seems as though Himeno has accepted me. She just smiles and lets it go. Well, that's a good friend, so I just hope you don't upset each other.
That's probably right. Surely if we're by the entrance, we'll know if Mari comes out.
Well, that's also a good point. I mean, if she's in there, then she's gotta come out, I guess, right?
Mayu, that's good. That's right. That's more like you. Let's go have some cocoa, and you can tell me everything.
As she smiles, Himeno once again takes my hand into her soft palm.
Oh, that's right. You dropped this. You gotta be more careful.
With the hand that isn't holding my own, she hands me something small. Okay, what is it? Oh, some kind of key ring? Or a locket or something? It's definitely held by a chain. It's blue like the sea, like the ocean. A keychain, right? It's a keychain. The blue droplet shape is inlaid with stardust and also holds a starfish charm. It isn't exactly rare, being a giveaway item. Alright, okay. But why did Himeno have it? Only questions arise in my mind. Why, when that keychain was... Oh my god, don't tell me. Don't tell me this keychain belongs to your little sister. Whoa! On thinking about it, I instinctively shake off Himeno's hand. That sounded like a slap.
Hey, what are you doing? After I picked it up for you and all.
Himeno's voice is like an arrow, piercing through me. The pain in my chest is nothing more than discomfort. Oh god. She's you know, she's getting confused. Her mind's going a bit hazy. What is Himeno saying? That isn't mine, so I can't possibly have dropped it. Uh-oh. And now, I can't look at Himeno's face. Liar. Uh-oh. Oh no. Don't have a fight.
Huh? Liar? That's not mine. It isn't something I dropped. It was Mari's. Mari dropped it.
And I called it. So it's an item that her little sister had.
That can't be. I'm not lying. Really. There was no Mari-chan, so she couldn't have dropped the keychain.
Himeno was becoming gruff as she continued.
Really? Isn't it you who's lying? No one else is here!
Oh god, that's certainly gonna trigger Mayumi. Guys, don't fight, especially when Mayumi's not... Well, what you say is she's not thinking straight.
That's enough, Himeno. You dummy!
Uh-oh. are we running again? Saying only that, I turned my back on Himeno. When I glanced back, Himeno's shocked expression is getting further away. Oh jeez. She was there. Mari had definitely been there. Because the keychain Himeno had, it belonged to Mari. There was no way I could forget. It was just before Mari went missing. Oh, are we getting a flashback? Black screen. Oh geez, yeah, we're getting a flashback. Manten Aquarium, so this must be like a souvenir shop at the aquarium 5 years ago. Oh, and the mom. Oh god, right. Right, I guess I have to do a mom voice here.
For the two of you, just this once.
Upon saying that, Mom handed us each 100 yen coins. Okay, cool. That day was a cold winter day. At the Manten Aquarium souvenir area, the smell of construction lingered faintly in the air. Okay, so is this place under development 5 years ago as well? There were manta and penguin stuffed animals, stationery with the logo on it, and various souvenirs. At the entrance to that souvenir stand, there were the gacha machines containing that keychain. Alright, I've heard of these gacha machines. They're like these... Well, we have similar things in the UK, but it's like it contains a wee toy in like a box, or like a wee egg-shaped container. But in Japan they have like rows of them in shops, from what I've seen, and the various things in them. I don't remember all of the various types, but Star Sand was packed in the plastic drops, and the charms were all modelled after fish at the aquarium. Cool. It was fairly typical for a gacha, but at that time it seemed very enticing to me. It was the same for Mari, and we gazed into the gacha machine. Mari was the one who would usually beg our parents at this point, but neither of us had bought a souvenir, and both of us said we wanted the keychains. Alright, okay. Since Mom couldn't be completely broken, she emphasised the one time only bit. Treat the kids, but don't be spoiling them. Oh, so this is Mari.
Yeah, yay!
I might need to work on the voice for Mari. Mari held out both hands with glee, while I probably just smiled. I remember that inside, I was just as happy. As to which of us went first, it was of course the more assertive Mari. She was always like this, a cheerful and inquisitive child. And I also like that she's got a floral headband as well.
How cute, Mr. Star!
Mari got a starfish charm keychain. At this point, Mari still didn't know the difference between a starfish and a star. I was next to get one. It was a pink drop with a jellyfish charm. Alright, so she's got a similar one, a pink jellyfish kind of charm. Ah, there it is. Oh, that was nice too.
Ah, a jellyfish.
Oh, Mari's like,
ah, that's the one I wanted most.
Mari pointed the index finger of her tiny hand, exclaiming in a loud voice. Mari was just learning how to use first person when she mentioned herself. Instead of a normal I or me, she said it slowly.
Hey, big sister, trade me. No way, I want this one.
Uh-oh.
Ew.
Naturally, as I had already fallen in love with that design, I obstinately turned her down. Upon begging my mother for one more time, my mother, who had warned us earlier, held her purse strings tight, leaving Mari to sulk.
Fine, stupid big sister.
Uh-oh. Without listening to my mother's admonishments, she ran off. Uh-oh. Sulking after being called stupid, I naturally didn't chase her right away. My mother, being optimistic about the aquarium's small size, also waited a while to go looking for Mari. Oh no. The feels. This is not going to end well, is it? More black screen. And now, all I'm left with are my regrets. If only I had gone after her sooner. If only I'd traded her keychains in the first place. Even so, the past is unchanging, and I am left with only my regrets to bear. So in case I could ever trade with Mari again, I've stubbornly carried around that keychain, the one with the pink droplet shape and the jellyfish charm, like a treasure. Yeah, and so coincidentally she spots a figure that appears to be her little sister. Could be, we don't know. And then conveniently the blue droplet with the starfish on it appears. Jeez. I rummaged through my bag, seeking to feel the keychain in my hand. Huh? Why, at a time like this, I had forgotten to bring it. The keychain wasn't in the bag, nor in my pockets. Oh no. Well, she's suggesting that she's left it at home, or has she lost it? Huh? A sigh naturally slipped out of my body. After all, I've lost sight of Mari and strayed from Himeno. Himeno has the building map, so there's nothing I can do, and she's lost. Great! Huh? At that moment, a pungent aroma floats by and causes me to speak in surprise. Unable to bear the irritating stench, I pinch my nose. Still, the stench seems to twist in my nose. It's made of the smell of sewage, sulfur, and the nauseating stink of vinegar. Jeez. You're not in a great place just now then, Mayumi, from what you're describing. But what I think we'll do, guys, is we'll find out where Mayumi has ended up in the next episode. Because, wow, we got a lot there. We kind of discovered a little bit about Mayumi's past and what happened at Manten Aquarium 5 years ago. And I really hope that Mayumi and Himeno get reunited and they can patch things up and they get, become best friends again. Because at the moment they're separated. Mayumi appears to be lost in the aquarium, and it's not good. But at least we learned a bit more about the past and how significant the Manten Aquarium is, and also that the strange little girl figure is Mari, the little sister. So we'll find out if they do find Mari, and also what else is happening in the next episode. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a beautiful big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Also, don't forget to smash that subscribe button to continue for me to continue this story, but also to produce more content to follow. Also, let me know in the comments down below anything you want to say about the game. If you're enjoying the story too, I'm certainly enjoying it so far. It's starting to get intense, a little bit scary, but anyway, we'll find out what happens next time. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!